Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in internet world. Welcome, welcome to another edition of Golden Independence. It's a beautiful day, right? We're just here enjoying our time freedom. hmm Congratulations to those who have positioned themselves in the crypto space, Bitcoin. Yeah. Congratulations to those who have positioned themselves already in regards to BitHarvest. Yeah. Congratulations to those who have invited others. Yeah, I see you. I see you guys. Listen, I'm not a recruiter, clearly, right? The people who have uh, opted opted to take advantage of the opportunity. I don't know who you guys are. Ain't spoke to you. At least majority of you. For the most part, um, I haven't spoken with anyone. I am not a recruiter, right? I am someone who shares information, and when you share information with enough people, you are going to find that you're going to connect with people who are looking for what it is that you're looking for. You see, one of the things that I learned in the first company that I was in was, and it proved to be very highly successful, is don't try to convince people, right? Don't try to convince people because if they don't get it, they'll be getting something that not on top of the fact that they're afraid of it and it's new, it's scurry and all of that. You know, people are not going to stay on top of something like that they are afraid of. But when you have people who want to know, who want to learn, see it is said that when the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. I'll say that again. When the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. Right. So once again, class is in session. Congratulations. Just want to finish that off for those who have positioned and helped others. Yeah, well done, because you're doing something major, right? You're doing something major um, for the world, actually, and for that individual, because in the years to come, you guys, if you're still around, you guys are going to be the best of friends. This is one of those things where BitHarvest, BitHarvest is really going to secure your network of influence. Your, right? For those who know about, inter or how to foster interdependent relationships, right? The language of circle of influence, right? Who are your circle of influence? If you are connected with people of the same ilk, who share the same mind space, right, and vision, yeah, you will see that you will get much further with the people who think the same as you versus trying to convince people, trying to sell somebody. This isn't this. Listen. I am not here to sell you, right? Bitcoin sells itself because once you get it, you can't unsee what you've seen. I'll say that again. Once you get it, you cannot unsee what you've seen. You can't go to Netflix and you're not gonna be watching Netflix and chilling when the penny drops for you. When the penny drops for you about how important Bitcoin is and how important to mine Bitcoin. See, BitHarvest, BitHarvest is Bitcoin mining. We're mining Bitcoin. And if you're in this space, pay attention to the language, whether it's people from institutions, companies, startups, right? Politicians. Listen out for the language of mining and the different ways of mining. Pay attention, people. They're telling you what the future of Bitcoin is going to be. It's not about taking dollars to go to an exchange necessarily. It's about taking that capital, taking the cash, investing it in the investing it in ways to mine Bitcoin. The different ways of energy, whether it be from solar, wind. See, all of this is coming to fruition now. It's coming out. Now that people are starting to understand that Bitcoin is digital energy. And it's a perfect way to account for energy. A perfect way. For example, electric companies, right? Electric companies waste a lot of energy. All that energy could be utilized, right? The so-called wasted energy could be utilized to mine Bitcoin. Yes, they're looking at nuclear energy. They're looking at wind energy, solar energy, methane gas, natural gas, right? Nuclear, magnetic, all these different forms of energy to mine Bitcoin. See, that is going to be the power of the increase of the price rise, because countries are going to get involved with the mining. And when countries get involved with the mining, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about major security of the Bitcoin network itself, right? Mining secures the network, ladies and gentlemen. When you talk about mining, that's one, that's a major, that's one of the major reasons why Bitcoin cannot fail, right? Because it's decentralized, and it's because it's decentralized, you can't just shut it down, right? If you take something out in one place, it comes back because it's everywhere. It's yeah. This is why it's been tried and tested. These things have been tried and tested. So, saying that to say, when we look at the pathway or the price of where Bitcoin could go, when you get into the mining side of it, in 10 years' time, the only thing that could be that can be mined is Satoshis, right? So with BitHarvest, we'll be doing the very same thing that countries and venture capitalists will be doing, but we're doing it first. But we're able to convert our dollars, not even our dollars, because you can't get into this opportunity with dollars, right? You need crypto. And in the future, when the BitHarvest token reaches $1, this is extremely important. When the BitHarvest token reaches $1, the only way you could get involved with BitHarvest is with the BitHarvest token. So all, the tether, paying with the tether is going to be null and void soon. hmm We're already at 30%. Soon, right? When it reaches $1, when the BitHarvest token reaches $1, the only way you could get involved with the BitHarvest project, not only through invitation, right? Because you just can't sign up to the site. It's wonderful. You have to be invited. So it's through invitation, and then you need the BitHarvest token. This is what's going to the demand for the BitHarvest token is going to be, it's going to skyrocket. And when the BitHarvest token goes from $1 to $1,000, right? Or how about, let's slow it down, $1 to $100. So right, and then 100 to 1,000, where the BitHarvest token equals the unit of assured booster. But how about those of us who are already positioned in BitHarvest and are mining Bitcoin? We will be mining the BitHarvest token at $1. Oh my goodness. We will already be receiving BitHarvest tokens daily when it reaches $1. And watch this. And then consider when the price of the BitHarvest token goes to $100 to equal the value of one shared unit. You would have already been mining that token, and now you could convert those tokens into more BitBoosters. It's like a self-sustaining digital asset printer. It's incredible. It's of course over time, and it's just going to make sense. But imagine it goes to $100, right? And you're sitting on 1,000. It's $100 a token, and you're sitting, it'll probably be more than 1,000 by then. You see what I'm saying? Those of us who are already positioned. I'm talking about those of us who have full boosters already. Imagine when we have full boosters, imagine how much BitHarvest tokens we are going to receive every day, daily. And then consider when the price just goes to $100, the value of one share booster. That's when this company is going to go, pew. BitHarvest is going to go through the roof within the ecosystem, within its own network. Within its own network. And now we have two assets. We have the BitHarvest asset and we have the Bitcoin asset. So when the BitHarvest asset starts percolating, we could hold on to the Bitcoin asset. So watch this. It's a two-coin strategy, right? So it's one that you hold, right? It's one asset that you hold on to, and that asset increases in value. And the other asset, right, is the other asset that's being mined. We could spend. So we'll be able to spend the asset and hold on to the main asset, which is Bitcoin, for legacy purposes. But the BitHarvest token, we could spend that, and we're mining it daily. It reminds me of when I was. It reminds me of when I was in a company. Like I said, when this is the vision of what Mr. Harold Seiss was doing, or wanted to do, with the KBC, KCB. For those who've been following me, Remember that? That's what BitHarvest is about to do in the next 10 years. That's 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 what the goal is. This is why I gravitated to this project. And at this point, I want to thank Mr. Harold Sykes for trying to take it and take it there, because clearly he had the vision, his in alignment, right? His in alignment with with the space. He just didn't pull it off, right? Because why? Because he was too early. He was too early in the game. The regulators, the regulators didn't even know at the time what this whole space is about, right? So this is why BitHarvest. This is why I understand BitHarvest, and I have to thank Mr. Harold Sykes, because Mr. Harold Sykes had the same vision. 2 tokens. You hold one, spend, and you hold one, spend the other, but both assets are increasing in price, right? Both assets are increasing in price. And if you take one of those videos, you could do a throwback video of the KBC, KCB. If you remember those videos, how they were showing how, oh yeah, they're both going to be feeding each other through the ecosystem. Well, this is what BitHarvest is going to be eventually, 10 years from now. I mean, I'm already, or we are already receiving Bitcoin daily. And Bitcoin is going up, right? It will be going up. That's one asset that we're mining daily. We don't have to get new capital. We put the capital in one time, and then we could utilize the income or the revenue that we get from helping others, right? We use the revenue that we get from helping others by positioning them with the asset, and then we convert we convert that into more asset. It's called leverage. Yeah, that's called leverage. So you're using the efforts of others, and when you help others, you're helping yourself, right? That's how it works. We're reaching back to pull someone up, and as we're pulling people up, we get stronger, and we become more of a solid unit. But see, when people don't understand, and when people have a crab in the bucket mentality, they will say things like, "Oh, it's a Ponzi scheme." They've been saying Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme from inception. There are some people who still think that Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, and that's okay, right? Because that's part of the journey. That's part of the journey of understanding Bitcoin. That's got to happen. And guess what? We've all been there. So, when you encounter people, just denote where their state of mind is at, because that's important before you traverse your energy into their space. It's important to find out where their mind is at, or what level or position they're at regarding the asset. Yeah. So you want to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that in moving forward, what we need to do is stay alert, stay vigilant, and remember, Keep stacking the assets and relax. Don't worry about if the market's going up. Don't worry about if the market's going down. Don't worry about if Bitcoin is at 50,000. Don't worry about if it, even if it drops to 40. Relax. Relax. And just stack the sats. Yeah? Because all we need to know, we need to have our minds at the 8-year cycle. When, right? Stay there. And just continue to get the income producing asset. And your future self will thank you later. You'll be glad you did. That's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Brrr, that's up. Peace.